Magus of the Library Volume 2 Review. Over the summer, publisher Kodansha Comics began releasing the fascinating new series, Magus of the Library in English. Now Volume 2 of the manga has arrived, and it's time to find out how inspiring Kafna, Tio is getting on his set out on a grand adventure. We reunite with our young protagonist 7 years after the end of Volume 1. Tio is now 13 years old and leaves his hometown behind to travel to Afsak, where he'll take the next step to become a Kafna, and hopefully return to Bookland to him several years ago. The road ahead of him may be a long one, but the friends Tio makes the long way will keep him going. With the first volume, Magus of the Library focused on the importance of libraries and books and people's everyday lives. This installment is much more focused on Tio and his journey. By the end of the book, we reach Afsak and the captain exam, but before that, our hero gets himself into his fair share of trouble. This includes helping a young girl come to terms with her older sister's marriage, preventing book theft, and rescue a holua, a type of rodent, from an abusive owner. Through this book, Tio also meets two other individuals looking to take the Kafna exam, a girl named Mihona and a boy named Alf. Initially, both Mihona and Alf look down on Tio, telling him they will never be able to pass the exam, but as they travel together, our plucky protagonist wins them over with his passion and knowledge of literature. Mihona and Alf appear to have further interesting stories of their own they have yet to be told, and I'm certainly looking forward to finding out more about them, especially now that they're traveling with Tio. Alf in particular is alluded to be from royalty, or at least a notable bloodline, so I think it will be fun to see how that eventually plays out. Although this volume Magus at the Library has shifted its focus somewhat, it still has the same book-loving series we came to know and love at the beginning. In particular, there's a whole chapter about Tio visiting the town of Itzama, home to booksellers. The town is renowned for offering all of the latest novels releases. In Tio's expressions of visiting the various stores are utterly adorable and related in my case. This entry of the series does a good job at fleshing out the world and characters more than the first time around. We now have a better understanding of what the world outside Tio's village looks like and how difficult it is for a man to become a Kafna. I also appreciate that we have a clear goal for the rest of the series, Tio becoming a Kafna, because that's something the first boy left me worried about. Story aside, Mangaka Miso Izumi has continued to be a truly fabulous job with the artwork. The world is full of life, and Izumi draws her cast with a wide range of expressions. The two-page spreads I love so much from the last volume also make a return to offer more truly breathtaking displays. All around, there's nothing to complain about here. As previously mentioned, Magus of the Library continues to be released in English thanks to Kodansha Comics. Translation has been handled by Stephen Kohler and reads well, no issues to note. Speak of, the third volume of the series is currently scheduled for November, so there's not long to wait to find out more about Tio's grand adventures. Overall, Magus of the Library continues to impress with its likable characters, fascinating story, and beautiful artworks. Now that my concerns for the end of Volume 1 have been alleviated, I'm looking forward to seeing where Tio's journey takes him and if he truly can become a Kafna. One thing is for sure, this is an adventure not to be missed. 9 out of 10.